With almost 1/3 of the NBA season complete, Giannis is looking like the MVP. The Lakers are the favorites in the West, and the Warriors on track to get the lottery pick. But December 15th could be a game changer for many teams in the NBA. December 15th, basically every player becomes available for trade in the NBA, with the exception of a few contracts. And there are some teams out there who just feels like they're missing a final piece to make a championship run. Now look, before we get into this video, I like to say, yeah, I'm back. Y'all thought I was playing when I said I was really back on this YouTube. Nah, I'm back, man. And quick side note before I really dive too deep into this, man. A lot of my videos get copyrighted, especially because I use like a lot of NBA clips, even though I do trim them down and edit it. You know what I mean? And basically, fair use should kick in, but YouTube is weird, man, like that. So a lot of my videos get copyrighted. I don't really care too much about the copyright. You guys just let me know if you guys want to see, like, do you guys really care about seeing the NBA clips in the background? Do y'all just like to see like a logo? Because I can do it for either one of y'all. Like I said, if I just do the NBA clips, I'm not too worried about it, man, as long as y'all showing me support and, you know, like, people watching the videos, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not really tripping off of that. Y'all just let me know down in the comment section what y'all want to see, man. It sucks to be in a situation like that, man, but like I said, I'm not really tripping off of it. YouTube's always been crappy like that. That's what pushed me away from it the first time, but I'm gonna stick to it this time. But look, this will be part one of this video. I'll be making a separate video breaking down each player in their own, basically giving a player their own video. I'll be breaking down everything like teams, and we'll go more into detail on basically individual players. You know, if you're interested, make sure you hit that sub button, like the video, and comment which breakdown video you want to see first. And without further ado, man, let's get into the video. Look, first on this list, we got Kevin Love. Kevin Love plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Y'all all know this, man. LeBron's sidekick. LeBron's number 3 guy. Next second was Kyrie Irving. But Kevin Love this year, man, is averaging 16 points per game, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. And I do want to say that a lot of those numbers are kind of just rounded up or rounded down, just to make it easier to talk. Kevin Love could definitely be a second or third scoring option on any team right now, man. Some teams that could use Kevin Love could be like Phoenix, who could, you know, put him around with DeAndre Ayton, Aaron Baines, Kevin Love, Devin Booker, Ricky Rubio, Kelly Oubre, who's also looking really great this year. And Kevin Love can kind of be that centric post guy. Also, you can stretch the floor out there, and Kevin Love also hasn't been known to be really a locker room headache. And then also Phoenix right now definitely looking to compete. They think that they can make a big push in the West. And Portland could definitely use him, just to surround him with Dame, CJ, Melo. But I think that Portland isn't the best fit. Like I said, we'll have a separate video breaking down that. Another guy, man, Lamarcus Aldridge. Lamarcus Aldridge is the center, aka power forward for the San Antonio Spurs. This year he's averaging 19 points per game, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Some teams that could use Lamarcus Aldridge, man, is Miami, Portland, and basically any team using salary dump. Lamarcus, not too many teams are really, he's not a cornerstone player, if that makes sense. The reason a lot of his stats look like that is because he's just starting. He's just kind of there. And San Antonio right now definitely looks like a team that's ready to blow up the entire team. Maybe they're going into a rebuild here shortly. We don't really know yet. We just have to kind of wait and see all the other puzzles to kind of, all the other pieces to kind of go. But he's not really a cornerstone player. I don't really see any teams trading for him as, you know, to add to a team that's kind of, oh yeah, like if we get Lamarcus Aldridge, we're winning. You know what I mean? I think you have teams that are at Lamarcus Aldridge maybe to fit that bench unit role, to come off the bench to kind of help the bench production, you know. And, you know, like I said, just a lot of salary dump teams, man. Teams that's trying to get rid of money, who got contracts this year and they kind of want to get under the luxury salary cap table and everything. Next guy on this list will be DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan is averaging 21 points per game this year, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Interesting stat about DeMar DeRozan, he has not made a single 3-pointer at the time of me making this video. DeMar DeRozan could be a first scoring option, second or third. He can definitely be a first scoring option. Let me say, when I say first scoring option, it doesn't really mean that. The only reason I'm saying first scoring option because one of the teams on this list that could be interested in adding DeMar DeRozan could be the New York Knicks. And the Knicks are so bad that if DeMar DeRozan was added to the Knicks right now, he would be the leading scorer on that team, right? The Knicks doesn't have anybody. Knicks think the highest points per game scorer on that team is Marcus Morris, and he averages 16 points per game at the time of me making this video. Now that could have easily changed, you know, whether he had a bad game, just didn't play. You know, there's a lot of different factors that happen. So, but some teams that could use DeMar DeRozan would be the Pistons. Pistons would be a great fit because they got Dwayne Casey, who, if you guys don't know, was DeMar DeRozan's old coach back in Toronto. The Raptors, I think that the Raptors could definitely be interested in trading for DeMar DeRozan, depending on what the price is for it, just because they know what they want to build around. And also, emotions do play a huge factor sometimes in this business, even though it shouldn't, but it could. The Magics definitely could use another superstar next to Vucevic and Aaron Gordon. Also, alongside Markelle Fultz, who's looking really good, JJ Barea, Evan Fournier. They got a lot of good guys over there in Orlando, and I think Orlando's one of those teams that's trying to figure out what are they missing. You know, kind of a team that want to take a risk. The Pacers and also the Mavericks, who definitely looking for another third superstar on their team, and that's where he kind of becomes the second and third scoring options on those last few teams right there. And the last guy on this list we got is Chris Paul. Chris Paul this year plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He was traded in the offseason to the Thunder by the Rockets for Russell Westbrook. And Chris Paul this year is averaging 16 points per game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. He can be a second scoring option on any team that he goes to, man. Definitely those numbers are decent. They're not like you don't trade for Chris Paul unless you know that you're competing this year. You know, you don't trade for Chris Paul unless you know you're making a deep playoff run, saying that you have to pay him $48 million this year. Like I said, only teams that really trade for Chris Paul will be desperate teams that, you know, think that they can make a run in the playoffs and who's willing to take on that salary dump to say that he has a player option next year. That'd be like in the $50 million. Or an injury plagued team that kind of had a superstar that goes out, but they got a young group of guys that they think can still make a run to the playoffs. A GM that's basically trying to keep his job by making a promise to the owner saying that he can get his team to the playoffs. Say your superstar goes down, I don't think a GM would be hesitant to make that pull the trigger for a guy like Chris Paul. One of the teams that I really think only team that I have on this list that could really help, not really help, but only team that really make a trade for him is the New York Knicks, and I think that the New York Knicks are really on the do it just to kind of help RJ Barrett out. I think we have a rookie in a situation where he's losing all the time. It's not really a healthy environment, you know. So if you bring in some guys, maybe move some guys out that you don't want, you can easily trade off Dennis Smith, Frank, you know, a lot of those younger guys out of there to bring in some older veteran guys to surround your cornerstone piece, or the guy that you used on your number 3 pick in a draft. You know, you could definitely make a trade for Chris Paul like that to kind of build around him, kind of have some leadership, you know, almost like a mentorship. So like I said, man, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comment section if you guys do want to see more videos like this. Also comment down in the comment section, let me know what you guys want to see. Like I said, man, thank y'all for all the support that y'all giving me. Definitely let me know if you guys want to see me just stick with the video clips, or do you guys just want to see me just do with the logo. Like I said, I can do either one of them. Just know with the logo I do get ads, the other one I don't. I'm cool with either one. Like I said, as long as y'all show me support. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share out the videos, man. Let y'all friends know that we back on this YouTube grind. We're like 20 subscribers away from 2,000 subscribers. I would really like to hit that before the end of this year. We can do it, y'all. Like I said, just keep sharing out this video. Share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram. Anybody that repost it, I got y'all, man. And yeah, it's your boy Day 0511, and I'm out.